Oblivion welcomes Steve DiGiorgio for anticipated new album. Oblivion, the acclaimed progressive metal outfit, has announced a lineup change as they move forward with their long-awaited album. Bassist Antoine Baril will not be part of their future plans, and the record's bass tracks will be handled by Steve DiGiorgio. DiGiorgio is widely recognized in heavy metal for pioneering the fretless bass and for his work with legendary acts such as Testament, Death, and Sodus. Known for his exceptional technique, versatility, and breadth of studio experience, boasting more than 40 releases and over 3 decades of touring, he brings a world-class foundation to the project. In a statement posted to social media on Saturday, December 13th, the band wrote, "After a year together and 3 memorable shows this summer, Antoine will not be part of our future adventures. He's an outstanding musician and a wonderful person, and we're grateful for the moments we shared on stage and off. As our respective projects have grown busier, our paths have naturally diverged. We sincerely wish Antoine all the best in his upcoming musical endeavors. He'll always be part of the Oblivion story." Looking ahead, the planned December bass sessions will proceed with Steve DiGiorgio, a longtime friend of the band. DiGiorgio's connection with Oblivion runs deep. He and the group's members have known each other since the late 1980s, tracing back to his early days with Sodus. The collaboration now feels like a seamless continuation of a long-standing relationship. Steve is currently in the studio recording bass for the new album, and we're excited to share this next chapter with you, the band added. Oblivion has stood out in both the Canadian and international metal scenes since the late 1980s. Their sound blends intricate guitar work, precise drumming, and soaring vocal lines, earning critical acclaim for albums such as From This Day Forward, Nemesis, Cybervoid, and Carnivore Mothermouth. These records help define the progressive metal landscape and remain staples for fans of the genre. The upcoming album marks Oblivion's first studio release in more than 20 years, and anticipation is high that the project will broaden their already impressive catalog. The band's origins trace back to Montreal in January 1987, when 3 friends turned a shared passion for heavy music into a burgeoning underground presence. After 2 early demos in 1987, the group began to carve out their distinctive voice. By 1989, with the addition of a second guitarist and a new drummer, Oblivion released the influential demo Fiction of Veracity. Although many listeners pegged them as a death metal act due to prevailing influences of the era, the band consistently pushed beyond genre boundaries, experimenting with sonic textures that set them apart. Over the years, Oblivion refined a futuristic, cosmic sonic language that came to define their identity within the cybermetal niche. Their riffs grew sharper and more mechanized, and their compositions fused complex rhythms with haunting melodies and technical prowess, delivering a sound both intense and intellectually engaging. Their 1999 release, Carnivore Mothermouth, represented a high point of this evolution. It pushed their progressive metal vision to new heights, creating an immersive listening experience that felt otherworldly while staying rooted in the brutal power of metal. The record is often regarded as both a culmination and a codification of the band's cybermetal philosophy. Oblivion originally disbanded in 2002, yet the music persisted in fans' memories. The lineup reunited for select performances over the years, and in 2021 the band re-emerged with plans for fresh material and a new album slated for 2026. This upcoming work aims to reaffirm their status as trailblazers who continually redefine the boundaries of metal. Current Oblivion lineup: Martin Gagné, guitar, since 1987. Alain Demers, drums, since 1989. Pierre Remillard, guitar, since 1989. Bruno Bernier, vocals, since 1994. Antoine Baril has previously played with Augury and From Dying Suns, and has collaborated with several other notable acts, including CONTMPLATOR and Deviant Process. Stay tuned as Oblivion's new era unfolds, with Steve DiGiorgio contributing bass parts that will help shape the direction of the forthcoming album and continue the band's legacy of pushing metal's frontiers.